And oh, by the way, the judge said that Collins should have just been fined and not suspended. So that goes to the storyline of what I believe, that the NFL got some crazy stuff that's going on with this case. But neither here nor there. It is what it is. All right, so I'm just going to give you guys the quick snippet. The courts ruled in favor of the NFL on La'el Collins' suspension. We all know that he had only one more game to serve, and he would not be playing against the Patriots. This actually low-key works in our favor because you don't have to rush him out. Now that after this week, and we have that bye week, you can start to slowly move La'el Collins back into the folds. Now, there are a lot of people that's in the middle. Do you mess up a good thing while it's going, or do you stay with the hot hand, meaning that Terrence Steele? I know he played well. These 5 games or these 4 games, he got one more game to prove it, and his resume is looking good so far, especially against some good talent that he had to go up against. Now, of course, a win is a win is a win with the Dallas Cowboys, but we are undefeated now with Terrence Steele. But somebody can argue that, hey, Zach Martin was there to help. Now, La'el Collins is a better skill set player than Terrence Steele. So let's not get that twisted, Cowboy Nation. But what I can tell you, that this should be a lesson learned. We should not hear no more of La'el Collins' news about being suspended, by him missing tests. Look, everyone have a reason, but results are what matter. Now, what goes a long way versus the short way with the players that wear their silver and blue should be integrity. You got to establish that. So right now, people are looking at Collins based upon the information that was released from the court documents with the bribery and all of that stuff. They kind of looking at him like, hey, what was that? You know, so integrity goes a long way. So the Cowboys got to figure that part out. Shout out to La'el Collins for being able to play this year, especially due to the non-injury situation, because he should be working out. He should have been working on his craft and everything like that. So shout out to him that he's able to play. But unfortunately, he didn't win on his appeal or what have you. And the judge kind of like, nah, dog, you served this one more game. And how do you guys feel about the mojo aspect? You know, mojo is something serious. We see the mojo is working. Do you mess that up? Or do you get like into a situation that you say to yourself, all right, Collins, we believe in you, but we're going to slowly move you in. Now it's Terrence Steele's job to lose. But neither here nor there. You got to look at it like this. Collins is a better player, but you got to figure out who will be your best 5 in this situation, because we haven't seen any issues at that right tackle. And the mentality aspect of what Terrence Steele, believe it or not, can you believe this? Just a complete was it 180? Yeah, 180 from last year. Because now you're looking at it like, man, you got Terrence Steele that you fighting for him to stay on the field when you wanted to move him off the field. That's crazy. It's amazing what a year can do for you, and off-season training, and also the mentality aspect of it, Cowboy Nation. So we got to look at it in those fashion. Now, La'el Collins, somebody told me that he didn't have that wonderful preseason like you wanted. You know, he got beat a couple times in preseason. And yes, he played week 1, but we had to look at it like, hey. But La'el Collins is still solid, though. The Cowboys just got their hands full with this situation. It's a good problem to have, by the way. Like I lamented earlier, we talked about Michael Gehlken being out, and Cedric Wilson stepped up. That's good for our team. We talk about Donovan Wilson being out. Then J-Ron Curse said, knocking on the door with the opportunity. It's better to be prepared for an opportunity and not have one than to have the opportunity and not be prepared, right? So he was ready for that moment, right? And Osa, Gallimore went down. Tristan Hill was never eligible to recover from last year, right? And Osa just snatches the opportunity. This is what football is about. And a good prime example, I need to rephrase that. A great prime example of that is number 4. Great prime example. Grabbed the opportunity and never gave it back. Never, ever gave it back. So that is what's happening right now. Now, I'm not saying that Terrence Steele is, this is my opportunity. Yeah. No. But what I'm saying is that this is how you should play this game. You should be looking at this opportunity saying, I ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. Because this opportunity belongs to me. It flat out do. Ain't gonna let nobody. That is what this team is doing. Well, as far as the players individually. And shout out to the coaching staff. I said earlier this year, the players got to win in spite of the coaching. But it seems as if, though, they making me eat these words because the coaching staff is consistently making the necessary adjustments. And y'all know, when y'all come over here, there's no shame in my game to say, hey, I was wrong. So hopefully these guys continue to make me look like a fool over here. And that's okay, as long as we winning. Yes. And the players, look, I'm not all the way saying that I'm wrong on this. The players are stepping up, regardless of what the coaching are trying to implement. They are stepping up. The players got to make plays. The coaches design and call out the plays. And, of course, the coach is supposed to elevate the players. So this team is doing just what they're supposed to do. In the absence of La'el Collins, the Cowboys are undefeated, and they are playing. Like I said, with that back against their wall. You know, they looking at it like, hey, all it takes sometimes is a near loss. And you say, okay, you go back and you learn more. Write this down. You learn more from your failures than from your success. And they probably looked at everything and said to themselves, if we do what we're supposed to do, we win that game, right? Kicker make the kicks. Hey, don't leave the game in the hands of the aficionados, you know. Don't let them flag whoop you to death. No. You overcome all of that, right? By being better prepared for the opportunity. And for all and anybody that say, hey, this is luck. No. Luck is when preparation meets opportunity. So these guys prepare for this moment. They are. That's why it don't seem as if, though, missing out on a La'el Collins was a big situation. That's why it seems and appears that even when D-Law is gone, that Golston knocking on the door said, hey, I can bring you at least a sack. I can keep that spot warm. And then Parsons being able to maneuver and move off to the edge to fill that voided spot. Then you kick him back inside. So now the opposing team don't know what to do, keeping them guessing. That's what I like. That is absolutely what I like, Cowboy Nation. Keep those guys guessing. The opposition is saying to themselves, hey, where this guy's going to line up next? And dog, is just as soon as we thought that we can use somebody as a weak link, the Cowboys get rid of them. You know, the Cowboys moved that person off the team. Not going to say his name, by the way. So now we got to learn a whole nother player and see what they're going to bring to the table. A la Jabril Cox, right? We missed a ton of guys, but the rotation was just like that. So we got to give shots out to the coaching for that, right? Right? COVID protocol. Keanu Neal was out. Move somebody else in. Donovan Wilson up. Move somebody else in. I love it, Cowboy Nation. So, La'el Collins, blessing in disguise. Slowly work yourself in. Don't have to rush it. I know you've seen the young bull doing his thing. And now you can just sit back and chill, right? And work yourself back in. Slowly, not rushing. Post me your thoughts. Post me your concerns down below. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. The name is Law Nation. Be sure to hit that like button, share this content. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Go Cowboys. Collins, you back, baby, after this week. You know, you got to get focused. Get focused. Let's grind.